Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to CPT. Did you see our upgrade? We got professional mics now, okay?
We're professional now.
We're not joking about this, okay? Welcome back to another episode. Okay, so how do we do this?
I don't know, I guess we just start.
CPT
With Naya.
and Stasia.
Welcome back. We missed you. How are you? How's everything?
We
Let's
took
have
a
a
little
conversation.
break. We took a little break, okay?
Yes.
But weekly episodes from now on.
Exactly.
I hope you have your tea.
Thank you. Our break included a trip and 3 weeks of sickness.
Yep.
I'm still not good. My throat killing me.
This bitch has been sick for the past 3 weeks.
I'm not doing it, guys.
Anyways, today we're gonna tell you if you have a thought that you want to move to New York, or if you're already planning your move to New York, then this episode is literally perfect for you, because we have gone through the entire process from like zero, no help, just us and Google and prayers,
to be here on this couch talking to you
in a really nice apartment on a budget. No nepo babies here, okay? Hard work.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah,
Let's get into it.
apartment hunting. It is not impossible.
It is not, but you need to put effort.
You will cry.
Treat it like, take it seriously.
It's like finding a job in this current market.
Okay, first
Truly.
note for you to take. We first wanted to work with a real estate agent because that's like the simplest way to do it, right? And you don't have to do much. And if you can afford that, go ahead. Skip this section, then watch the rest. Skip the apartment hunting section. But they charge you like crazy. So the first month expense when you move in, expect it to be the first month of rent. Most of the time, they will also ask you for the second or like the last month of rent. So 2 months worth of rent.
All of that money is for one person. Which, hey, get that back. Period.
And
I'm
then
not paying it though.
Your security deposit,
Right.
which is also the price of your 1 month rent, so that's already 3 months worth of rent. And then if you're working with a real estate agent, you're paying them, which is also like around 1 month, 2 months, like depends on what kind of real estate agent you find. And sometimes there's a broker fee for the apartment.
Yes.
And if you can afford that, go ahead. But our goal was to, once we realized that that's way too much, our goal was to find an apartment completely without a broker fee, because even if you're not working with a real estate agent, you sometimes still have to pay a fucking broker fee. How does that make any sense? I'm not sure.
It's insane, like in this city, how much everything has a fee. Like it's the price.
Air, so
and then
we'll have a fee.
It's crazy. I don't understand, why are we fee-feeing so much?
A fee for a fee. It's like Ticketmaster.
Truly. And then fee, and then fee for
a fee.
and then a fee for fee.
Fee because we can.
That's pretty much the city.
But we really, really wanted to find something completely without a broker fee, without a use of a real estate agent, just us, and a lot of manifestations and faith prayer and
Tears.
Like we were also looking into like, our apartment, we didn't even pay the last month rent. It was only first month rent and deposit. That's all we paid.
Thank you, God. We were
which
very
is amazing.
lucky with this.
Which is so it's real. We just took a while. And another thing, when we started working with a real estate agent and we thought it was gonna be possible, like before we found out the price and whatever, he told us that, because we started looking into things like 5 months in advance, and he was like freshly graduated us looking. Yeah, like before moving, just in case, we toured a couple of places because we traveled here from Florida, and then he was like, oh, you start looking for apartments one month in advance max. Which, honestly, like the closer to date,
that's insane.
Yeah, the better. So another note for you to take: literally 1 month in advance, no earlier, does not make sense.
You don't need it.
And if it's possible we did move in the summer, but if it is possible for you to
avoid it,
avoid moving in the summer, because that's when they raise the prices and it's harder to find. Everyone is moving, so there will be more demand.
My thing is, depending on the weather, the people get ruder.
That's That's so true. Oh my god.
It is true. The size of apartments in the city is ridiculous. But you know what?
Even if you have money, that's the funniest part.
It's crazy. Like, we pay a certain amount and, like, we're satisfied. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very grateful. However, comma,
it's a shoebox.
It's
a very pretty one.
Shoe.
In a really nice neighborhood.
Right. That's another thing. You either pay for the location or you pay for what you have inside.
And amenities.
And space and amenities, pretty much.
Can I please tell them about the amenities part?
What amenities? We don't have anything.
That's a valid question. So with us, again, the neighborhood is great. The size could be better, but hey, we made it work. Very cutesy, very cozy.
Is it tight? A little bit, but that's okay. Everybody likes it tight sometimes.
There are a lot of pre-war buildings, which are stunning, you know? And they painted. They dared. They had the audacity to paint this beautiful... Like, one of my things, I was like, I need a brick wall. I have to have a brick wall. I got a brick wall. It used to be red. Right before we moved, they were like, oh, renovation, very modernized.
Let's paint it over.
It white. We have no amenities in our pre-war building. I have no idea when this girl was built up here.
My girl, she's dusty. Early 19th century.
She is dusty and tired. We have no elevator. I'm not gonna tell you what floor we live on just out of safety, but it is not first, second, or third.
We are.
I'm gonna let you know. That's all I'm gonna tell you exactly. So doing groceries,
laundry,
going upstairs, doing laundry. Oh, another thing, yeah, like a lot of, because it's such a tiny space, you won't get in unit laundry.
Yeah.
In a lot of these apartments, so look into that. Like, if we should have like known, since we don't have an elevator, it's either you go for an elevator and then you're fine with and not in unit laundry, because we still have it in our building. Right. Some people like will have to go to laundromat. We still have it in our building, but just the absence of the elevator is what like messes up with us, because carrying it all up and down, like to put it in the washer, horrible. To put it in the dryer, to pick it up, like that's 3 trips. That's a lot, you know.
Because the thing is, if the area where we do our laundry I don't need the most luxurious place.
She's moldy.
There's like black mold, rats, pigeons.
We haven't seen any rats, thank you God. But God. It does smell like it. It smells like rat piss.
Anywho, back to my point. If I was at least clean, I wouldn't be complaining. I would just do my laundry and stay downstairs, wait for it to be... Because it doesn't take that long, to be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Time passes fast. Plus, on the phone, on TikTok, it can go hours and I'll be fine. But because it's not clean, I need to walk my ass up the stairs and... wait, and then come back down, and then put it in the dryer, then come back up again, and then wait, and then come back down, pick it up, and then because for some reason, bringing it up the stairs, heavy.
Our second point. Again, look into all of these things and ask yourself what's important to you, because that's also something, like, I don't blame us at all. This was our first time moving to like such a big city, a new city that we've been excited about for so long, fashion school, whatever. And it's been a dream, right? So when you're this excited about new things, when like a dream is coming true, you start assuming that a lot of these inconveniences won't be as much of an inconvenience because you've been so excited about this. Believe me, after a couple of months, on a bad day, when you're in your luteal phase or something, when a professor is pissing you off, something, the weather is not nice, your back is cramping, I don't know.
This makes strong soldiers.
Exactly. It will start affecting you. So think about these things. When like I was like, I don't give a fuck, give me the smallest apartment in New York, put me on the 20th floor, no elevator, that's no laundry, whatever, I will be good because it's New York. And yes, New York is nice, but again, you are gonna just get into it and like things are gonna happen.
Again, that acclimation process, it is long and sometimes it hurts, but the turnaround is great. Yeah,
no matter how like excited you are, you're gonna have a bad day once in a while, you know.
It's
and fine. The fact that like, or when you're sick, right now when we were sick, doing groceries and then carrying that shit upstairs, just the fact, so heavy, not being able to breathe because you're coughing so bad. Truly,
but just the fact that like you have to actually go do groceries, and like, okay, we do groceries at Trader Joe's because that's just our preference. Why is it that every single Trader Joe's is so full all the time on the days that I am the most irritable?
Coming from a small town in Florida, when I'm so used to, like, I was so used to Trader Joe's being, like, empty, and also having
Quiet.
friends with all of the workers there, and it's so quiet, and just driving there in peace, doing my groceries and driving away. Now, it was like a culture shock.
It was a
Me
culture
coming to a
fucking
Trader
shock.
Joe's here, first of all, sometimes 2 floors, very weird, like, layout of everything. And then this one time after work, I went to Trader Joe's in Flatiron. I waited in a line from the entrance.
That's crazy.
It started at the entrance, and it was going through the entire store, like around all the aisles and whatever.
I don't think
up
in
to the
Florida,
checkout.
We even waited like 5 minutes. To
Never.
get our shit.
Maybe like there were 2-3 people. That's already a lot. That's Thanksgiving.
That's truly.
Don't compromise your comfort. That's all I'm trying to say. Because there are options. Like, it doesn't mean that, like, if you're on budget, you have to find a non-elevator building or whatever. There are options.
This is also coming from the perspective of, like, Manhattan. Brooklyn could be completely different.
Exactly,
Queens
and any other
Bronx
place as well. It's completely up to you. We were just attached. We didn't want our commute to school being too long.
Right. That's a good transition.
Public transportation.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay. I underestimated how much I was gonna need to get used to public transportation. I'm not gonna lie. Walking was never my forte. This city, she loves walking. She drags me. I'm like, no,
I'd rather walk than take a bus or a train.
I actually
whatever.
really like taking a bus. I don't understand why you don't like it.
It's not that good. It's not that bad. Okay, some people make it sound very bad.
Right.
And it's not that bad. We've even taken it late. Like my birthday with Anna and 3 girls. We took it pretty late. Felt very safe.
Every single time I go online, I always see people saying how dirty it is, how it's unsafe, how na. Which, okay, yeah, there might be those things. But guys, it's a privilege to have public transportation. Like, it really is. It's convenient. It's easy. You know that there's a reliable... Sometimes, if it doesn't break down, there's a system there waiting for you.
Like, it's not the best thing. It's also not the worst thing. It's just there for you, you know? Whatever. You'll figure it out. It's also not that hard at all to figure it out.
Google Maps.
We literally, like, Google Maps is your best friend in this city, and you'll figure it out fast.
It's not confusing. I also saw hella people, especially tourists, saying how confusing the system is. I'm like, guys,
where's not confusing
where's the confusion?
After a couple of months, you're good.
Everything is on the wall, signaling where to go. Anytime that we miss anything, like if we go to one line when we were supposed to go to the other, it's because we didn't pay attention. That's the only reason why.
It's one is downtown, one is uptown. That's it.
That's it.
Back to romanticizing things. So the first couple of months, I feel like it's different with everyone. People say, like, you have a whole... The people a lot of times say that, like, oh, New York will break you and then put you together into a brand new
Who the fuck says that?
And people say that they will... Because it is expensive. If you're not, like, coming from, like, crazy money, it is expensive, but it is good. Like, I've heard it so many times that when you're young, move to a city that you can't afford because that will push you to work harder. And that is so true. Being surrounded by, like, so many talented people and people that have made it, like, pushes you to go further rather than being in a small town where, like, everybody knows everybody, you know, not that much ambition. And I feel like that's up to a person. Like, sometimes it's individual. Sometimes you will go through that, like, oh, do I like it here or do I not like it here? Like, in the beginning of when you just move, you're, like, getting used, whatever. Sometimes you'll go through that in a couple of months, whatever. Just a reminder, you will go through that, like, period of time when you're like, like, it's a lot, you know, it's expensive, money just leaves your bank account very fast. I'm still in that phase, if I'm being honest. Shit's expensive here in the city. God damn. Yeah, and you will get overwhelmed. It's a lot. It really is a lot. But people shit on people for romanticizing things. Romanticize it. Literally anything in life needs to be romanticized. There is a bad side and a good side to everything. It's all about your perception of things.
Making friends in the city it needs to be a scientific study. Truly. Because we all want the same thing.
We all are struggling with the exact same issue.
With the same issue. However, insecurities and shyness is a very big problem that we suffer. And by we, I mean everybody of Gen Z. It's hard, okay? Sometimes you're reserved. You don't want to just go up to someone. But I promise, I encourage you to do it.
Right?
I challenge you
get out of your
to do
comfort
it.
zone. New York is all about getting out of your comfort zone.
Yes. New York will quite literally, that's the whole thing, will break you and put you back together.
Into a new person.
It's quite literally going to challenge every single thing about you that is bad and then build you into something better.
Exactly. Growth happens when you're not in your comfort zone, and you will not be in your comfort zone.
You will never be in your comfort zone in the city.
Like, not never, because we stay at home a lot.
Okay, don't follow our...
You never know what connection will lead you to, like, never look for, like, friendships that are solely based on, like, I will get an advantage out of you. But also... collaborative effort, you know.
Hell yeah.
Especially, like, we are creative people, the amount of creative people that we've met, and now, like, we want to collaborate on projects, whatever, like, oh, you can help me with this, I can help you with this, like, advise each other, be excited for each other, you know, like.
And these are people that I know that, like, even if it's just to have a cup of coffee and have a conversation about whatever, I know I can do that. And that's something very valuable that this city has helped both of us.
You can really, like, the communities here are beautiful. You will forever, like...
You, in a way, feel at home.
Yeah.
In a way.
Once you find your community, for sure.
Because there are people who are the same as you. Like, in terms of what you like, what you don't like, how you identify as, what you like to drink. I don't know. And
also, like, TikTok sometimes makes it feel like there's only, like, those super rich, privileged influencers around here, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but also, like, there are so many people that are still trying to make it, and, like, you know they're gonna make it big because you can see how talented they are, but they haven't made it yet, and, like, it's very inspiring to be just, like, working on that all together and, like, dealing with that all together, you know?
It's so cool meeting people who have goals in life.
Exactly.
And see them work so hard to reach them.
People are very driven here, exactly. But there are also, don't think that New York is generally a bunch of those, like, influencers and just, like, people that are already rich, whatever, that already made it. There are so many people that come here and start from zero, you know?
I promise you, leave the house, put your phone down, and you will...
Don't be chronically online.
Yeah, you will have the best time. Some really cool people that we've met have been from being at a line at a sample sale to then getting invited to a house party of theirs and literally just talking around to random humans. And that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that you can only find that in the city. Like, it's such a rare thing, I would say, especially of how different these people are and how, like, how their mind thinks. It's just, like, so, like, out of, like, the normal, I guess you could say. But yeah. It's honestly, like, amazing. Hella amazing.
You just need to meet the right, and don't get me wrong, you will meet some shitty ass people.
You will meet some shitty people. Good God.
But again, it's all about the perspective.
It really is. Something about people here is that you will find the most open-minded people here, and that's why you're able to find your community so easily.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say quickly, because you need to find these people, and
that takes a while. Put yourself out there. Don't expect them to find you.
Yourself out there. Go just randomly to, I don't know, a flea market and feel the vibes. Talk to people. You never know. Clubs. Okay, maybe not clubs.
Can I actually make a point about the club situation? Ooh. Literally, like, there are so many good clubs, but also, like, just know that getting into them is hard, especially the ones that you see on TikTok, like the viral ones. Getting into them is hard. It's expensive.
I'm not gonna tell you.
The entrance fee depends. Like, if there's a huge demand, they will change the entrance fee and, like, can ask you for, like, more than $100.
Why did one night we paid $50 for a club that we left early because it wasn't good. Hey, I was mad.
And it wasn't even like one of the famous clubs. But my point is, don't even limit yourself. Like, it's fun once in a while to go out to those clubs, but don't limit yourself to these super viral clubs, because the amount of cool underground bars that are like borderline clubs that they have here, especially the gay ones. The gay ones are, maybe I'm biased, but the gay ones are the best.
The gay ones are the best.
Literally.
I'm not gonna tell y'all our gay club. This is ours. Because the place is kind of small.
Like, and the smaller is like, it's so intimate and it's so fun, and you meet people and you have so much fun.
Again, I've met such cool people at our gay
drag
bar.
queens.
Drag queens are the best people in the world.
Exactly.
Period.
I felt so fulfilled when a drag queen like noticed and acknowledged me and my existence.
That was your first time, no?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I felt very fulfilled with my life.
New York is composed of 5 boroughs. We don't count Staten Island. Yes, I'm not from here, but I still don't count that bitch, respectfully. Each borough is so different in their own culture, and some of these neighborhoods have such deep history that if you are moving here, I think, or we think, you should at least try and learn the history a little bit, or meet people who are from New York who can show you around the area, and I promise you, you don't have anything to lose from that.
You like, it's okay.
Nothing.
That you don't know everything yet. Don't
have to know
act
everything.
like you know everything. You know, don't act
Don't
like
try
you
to
know.
change shit
Don't act
as
like
well.
you know everything after you've had like 3 walks around Soho. You know,
if you limit yourself to one specific place, you are missing out on so much culture.
All of these neighborhoods generally have their own cultures. Like, it's very beautiful. Like, you get transported to different places, honestly.
Different places.
For sure. Like, be curious and be
yeah,
willing to learn.
Be curious. Be willing to learn, but not wanting to change anything.
Yeah. One of the main reasons why I also wanted to move to New York is because everybody is minding their own business, which means you can truly explore yourself on such a deep level and experiment with everything. With us, for example, we're fashion girlies. With my style, I never really, like, at this age, I never really care what people think. But also, like, when we lived in a small town in Florida,
it was biker shorts and big tees.
Exactly. The weather and like where would I go to? Publix in my heels or what? Like, I don't go out every single day. I couldn't experiment that much. Here, just you going outside like for a little walk, you can experiment with your style so much,
guys.
And everybody is minding their own business.
Thank you. But another thing, if you go out on the streets of New York, it is quite literally a fashion show on
you get
every
so
corner.
inspired. Like, I want to do better just because I see baddies on baddies on baddies. Like, so many cool
even the
people.
Men have better style. And
everybody.
It's crazy.
All the humans here are just so stunning, and the style.
It's a lot of pressure.
Whatever.
I need to pull out fits every day.
I must say, I think y'all are fake. I have been living here for almost a year, and I still have not had a motherfucker come up to me and say, "Oh, what are you wearing today? What makes you confident? What makes you confident? Oh, how much do you pay for rent? Can you show me your place?
Where are my
what do you do for a
interviews?
living? Oh, you look so confident. Whatever. Like, you're so cunty. Tell me about yourself. I don't know." That has not happened to me yet. I think sometimes you generally start limiting yourself to having fun and going out means going out to eat. There's so much more in the city. Just step out and explore the museums. Plus, as a student or whatever, you can have a discount, and there are free art galleries. There's just so much just walking around and seeing things. You don't have to just go to expensive restaurants every single time you go out, or combine it and go to a jazz club or something. At least that way you also listen to music if you're already spending money. Don't just be spending money on food 24/7.
If you're gonna be spending money in the city, I advise that you should spend money on one area that has food and an experience, because I think that's the best way to get out of your money.
Both. Yeah.
In the almost full year of living here, I have learned a lot. I've grown a lot, and it is all thanks to the city. I'm very grateful that I got to experience this in my early 20s.
Insane.
It has quite literally been a dream of mine since I was a baby, of moving to the city, doing what I'm doing, and just in terms of my career, the amount of growth
and opportunities. You see opportunities everywhere.
Yeah. So, and it's all thanks to New York. So, thank you, New York.
We love you, New York. But yeah, thank you, New York, and thank you for watching. If you watched until the end,
You're a real one.
and if you're moving to New York, I wish you the best luck. You're gonna love it. If you need friends, we're here for you. If you need more advice, we're here for you. Just comment, and we'll reply to everyone. We'll try our best, because there's so many of you guys.
Again, if you guys need us for specific advice, text us. Actually, don't
Honestly,
text us. You don't have my.
give us inspiration for the next episode.
Right.
What
What do you want to see?
Yeah. And thank you for watching. Bye. See you in the next episode next week.